My name is Tkachyk, and my position on Task Force XXX was co-writer and co-director. Our genre was haunted house, our line of dialogue was have you tried turning it on and off again, and our prop was sunglasses. We felt pretty prepared this year because we had a big crew, big cast, but like it's just when you only have really essentially like a day and a half to film it, you're really like crunched and you're like you can't mess it up. But I think that was like the only real struggle with it, is just the stress of time. I think with the learning part, most of the lessons came from applying what we did wrong last year, because my co-director and co-writer, Jenna, and I did it last year, and that was a bit of a shit show. But we learned a lot from that experience, and we applied those lessons into this one, like working with people we trust, getting a big crew, getting a big cast, preparation, and more like strategic timing. I'll run up and get sunglasses. There were a few funny things that happened on set. We got a few injuries. A tooth was chipped, some hair was pulled out, a neck was cracked, concussions were had. Just feel the hands, yeah, there you go. That looks good. I think one of the most memorable parts was when Jen and I were writing it, and we were on FaceTime, and we came up with this idea, and we're like, girl gets possessed by her vape, and we thought it was like the funniest thing that we've ever come up with in our lives. And so that was really fun. But I think just filming it in general, I had a lot of fun. I haven't made anything in a while, so getting back into that creative setting of like directing was really, I just love that so much, and it reminded me how much I love doing it. Shout out and thank you to Michael Watson.
Right, so a little bit about me. I'm actually kind of new to the film area, but predominantly I'm an animator. The team I was on, we called ourselves Owl Lens. My position on the team, it's kind of funny because we only decided who the director was when we needed to put in the credits.
We have an issue. So we're maybe considering doing the flashback scene because I think, what is it? I don't understand.
We're in like the red area.
There you go.
Really fly. Okay, that's alright.
Do we want to do flashback
We
scenes
did
then?
have plan B. If the drone doesn't work, we're just gonna do on the overpass because it
'cause
would be nice
Oh,
to get
there's
an
the,
aerial shot.
oh, yeah.
Just with the regular phones. not with the drone.
It's the me walking. Yeah.
So we'll do it on the bridge right now since we're here.
Our genre was actually road trip, and our line of dialogue was, have you tried turning it on and off again? And finally, our prop was a wrapped gift. Everything was quite difficult, but it still went rather smoothly.
Did you guys get any rest last night? Or?
Most of us are on 4 to 6 hours of sleep right now.
Good 4 hours, yeah. Hey guys,
yeah, a lot of the logistics, planning the script around actually filming it on set. Things like, oh, well, we need movement. We're not comfortable doing it in a car, but that's the usual road trip thing. It was really kind of trying to do things surrounding the genre. It's kind of a nebulous genre, and none of us really knew what exactly to do with it. I know a lot of us had some reservations even just halfway through. After we had the plot and everything, it was just like, oh, is this like road trip enough? But I think what we found that was kind of a benefit of having the road trip genre is that it doesn't have to follow the typical like Western pyramidal story structure. And so the key parts of the genre that we chose to focus on were really just a change from the normal, so out of the everyday life, and how reflective and reflexive this can be in this kind of transitional state. Yeah, and we chose to represent that like through a train.
there's like a stranger that comes to sit next to our main character, and then it's like disguised as a road trip, but it's in fact her running away.
It has to do with like isolation, but also like the growth of the character, and so that's how we came up with this story.
Yeah, the part with the train is that we didn't realize how often it would stop. and kind of having to balance that with the acting as well. Like, it was very difficult, and our actress did so well with that. Sienna is an amazing actress, and the amount of emotion that she could bring out is just amazing. Also considering the fact that we had so many cuts, so it was just like a lot of pauses in between. She had to re-get into the mood quite a few times.
Sienna, go. Can you move? Can you move further? Yeah.
Further which way? This way?
Yes.
Okay.
That's better, right?
Sometimes the train doesn't go all the way up here. Just letting you know that. The train goes farther down.
I don't know how our editors did it. It was just utterly amazing to see them kind of work, and it's really what brings the whole project together. A lot of people don't realize how much actually goes into the editing phase. Both Ariadna and Aliyah, they did an amazing job. Like, I don't know how we could have done it without all the people that we had there. It's even just like, they were just really amazing with doing kind of the stuff that you don't really notice too much on set but needs to be there. Just having the equipment ready, getting everything set up, doing the lighting and stuff like that. And it was really nice as well because we kind of had a mixed media in our film, and I was doing most of the 2D animations. And as an animator themselves, it was really good to ask for a second opinion on stuff like that. So yeah, I really appreciate it. I'm not sure if this counts as funny or not, but like we laughed a lot about it, where submitting the actual video, at some point it was like 6:55, and we just realized that the sound was going into the red, and we're just like, we're gonna kill everyone's ears at the theater. So we actually decided to re-upload it, but by the very end of it, we had 7 seconds to go. Yeah, so by the time it actually finished, we got the confirmation. It said, wow, you finished with 7 seconds to go. Yeah, so everyone had a laugh out of that after like freaking out, but honestly, it was an amazing experience overall. I was really happy to be able to participate in it and really work as a team with so many people who are passionate about what they do and passionate about the industry. Again, as someone relatively new to things like film, it's just amazing to be part of something that you could never have done by yourself and then have it all come together to create something more than yourself. So it's really amazing.
But we will do some hunting. Okay.
Okay, good luck. Text me.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll text you.
Okay. Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Yeah, for sure. Good luck with the other.
Okay. Bye.